I think you're a genuine, real person when you do something not for your image, but for your heart. When you really, really love someone, you love the people they love. Even when it's difficult, I swear, I need to be authentically who I really am and the things that I actually enjoy. Like, people wouldn't have known, like, I love listening to worship music. Like, that really was always who I really was. And the moment I did that, all of the doors of opportunity opened for me. You have the right at all times to defend yourself and tell your story. I would take the train into the city, and I literally would change my clothes for red carpets on the train.
Oh, yeah.
And walk out and have a bag, and I would put the bag by a payphone. And I would put stuff in there. I would come in stuff that if it went missing, it was fine. Yeah. But I wasn't comfortable, like flip-flops or, that sounds crazy, right? Like, I literally would have like flip-flops or like sweats and a tank top. And then I would have like the dress and the heels that I was gonna wear for the red carpet. And I would put them in a bag, and I would change on the train, put the clothing that I had on the flip-flops, and I would leave it like on the corner of the street, like somewhere where nobody would move it or touch it. And if I went back and it was still there, boom, I had my flip-flops, and if I didn't, it was okay. But people wouldn't know that I was coming like with no car service.
Was there ever
and
a
I would
moment-
come around the corner and literally be like this, like. But my stuff was left in the corner of the street because you can't run up and down the steps or running for a train in heels. That wasn't gonna work.
Totally.
So I have done some broke things in my life.
Yes.
And I think about those times, and I'm just so grateful. Every time you take like an Uber or you can afford a taxi in New York City, like I'm just so grateful.
Yes.
You know, I remember that, and I never forget that. And I'll tell my children those stories too. And I always say to myself, who am I to judge someone else? Like, I just can't. And I understand other people may feel different. I'm speaking for myself. I do not feel peace in my heart, and I do not feel peace, and I do not feel rest in my soul when I judge other people.